So I figured I'd tell this story. It's been, I want to say 4 or 5 years since this happened. My best friend from high school, we'll call him Tonto, and I were living the dream up in the Northern California wilderness, running lots of money and things around. You know what Humboldt County and Mendocino County and Trinity County are good for. It's called the Emerald Triangle for a reason. Anyways, we were out one night, coming back from running around all day, and I'll admit we've been, had a couple drinks and smoked a couple of medicinal cigarettes. And while we were headed up this dirt road, and one of the clearings on the side of the road, it's a highly wooded area. The redwoods come up on either side of the road, tall oak trees and redwood forest. And, you get these little patches every now and again of open sky, and we come up to this S-curve that opened up on the right, and there was this orb out there. It looked like an orb or an ellipsis, and it was kind of making a weird little stop. Is what I noticed, is that it stopped and it shifted direction, and I told my friend to stop. He slammed on the brakes, and we, were looking at this thing in the sky, and it was making little figure eights and like an ellipsis. So we're watching this thing move around and shift directions, and it all of a sudden, about maybe 30-40 seconds into watching it, it takes off in the southern direction. We were facing to the west watching it, and it takes off to the south to our left, and all of a sudden to the right from the north we hear this screaming sound, and we look up, and it's two unmistakable. The moon was pretty light, and it was a well lit night. The sky wasn't super dark. There's no street lights around to pollute, so it was. We noticed the background shaped, and it was two what appeared to be jet fighters. The sound they made it was a screaming sound, and they took off after this thing as fast as they could hear, and I heard a boom out there in the distance off to the south. I don't know if they hit the sonic barrier or it took off to that speed of travel, but that was about all we saw. We got back in the truck and headed on up to the ranch pretty quick. After that, we were scared more of the military than the actual UFO. We'd seen a couple of them in our travels up there in the Great North, what was called the Redwood Curtain by a friend of mine. And, well, that's just one of the stories I'm telling, and you guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned to Horror Alley.